This is the first weekend of the monsoon, and as Steph just explained, we're not expecting any storms just yet, not even a setup.
Seems like it's going to be quite some time before we get going on that. But in the next few weeks, vets say that it's important to make sure that you have a plan ready, not just to protect yourself, but to protect your pet as well. Ty Brennan with the story.
Rain, flooding, winds, and of course those impressive walls of dust. This is the monsoon. The storms can be scary, especially for our four-legged friends.
And if we have pets that have anxiety, we want to make sure they're aware of that, and that way we can prepare for that instance prior to it actually happening.
Dr. Kathleen Croteau is a vet with the Arizona Humane Society.
The biggest concern we have during season for our pets is that some of them have high anxiety, stress, or fear related to the thunderstorms, whether it's the noise or the change in the barometric pressure.
If you have an anxiety-prone pet, she says to have a designated interior room in the house set up.
Putting them into a room inside the interior of the house where they can't hear the noises of the storm as much. Playing CDs with music that kind of override the sound of the storms. Maybe even getting them used to the sound of storms with some CDs and getting used to the sound of thunder and rain so that they're not as stressed by it. Your veterinarian also can prescribe medications for anxiety if it gets to that point.
Also, be aware of the dust.
When our dogs and even cats are in those areas where there's a high amount of dust in the air, they can breathe it in and it can actually get into their lungs and spread through their blood into their bones and into their brain as well.
But above all, make sure your pet can be identified if they get scared and run off.
Be ready before the storms happen, because by the time they happen, it's too late.
Ty Brennan, Fox 10 News.